Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look on the euro currency. So at current moment it's a bit difference exists between the longer term view and the shorter term. In the longer term we keep our view intact and we suggest that the euro currency should go higher because all major driving factors still stands in place. We talked about it a lot in the previous weekly reports within the probably few months. You know that even better than me. So we talked about the difference in the euro situation, as investors call it right now, divergence in the European Union and United States. We see different economical conditions in the European Union and United States. We see different political situation. So all these factors create the background for better euro performance. At the same time, I have found on this week some moments that I have talked about in last week. So now in headlines news, some investors and analysis from the large banks tells about the same. So recall that last week I said that, well, it's good that the European Union adapted the rescue fund, but European Central Bank has to take the same measures and take the more aggressive policy, more aggressive supportive steps for the economy. That's what investors are waiting for. Also, it is interesting what the Bank of England will do on the next week. It will be the meeting. So that's why on the longer term chart, well, I have no currently doubts. I have no reasons to change our view. And I think that's 120 error that we have set last week still stands on the horizon. So at least the nearest monthly target, nearest long-term target. But in the shorter term, there's some different situation, mostly of the technical character. Euro has difficulties in upward continuation. In fact, we have two of them. First of all is overextended net long position speculators. As you know, this position has reached a new record, new top. It's 157,000 contracts. Previous level stands approximately 150. It means that markets overextended the upside. And this overextension combines with FIB resistance. So we talked about on Friday. It's 118.80. It's monthly, weekly, 618 major FIB resistance level. Also bring here some additional factors, strong weekly overbought. Market is not at overbought on the monthly, but it's strongly overbought on the weekly. In such circumstances, as you understand, it's not very big pleasure to take the long position and possess yourself for our protection, at least from the odds perspective. That's why we're following the same trading plan as we mentioned, and we are watching for different price scenarios that could let us to possess ourselves for further upward continuation, but at better price levels. Some chance exists that market will start to pull back. Actually, there's two possible ways. First of all, market could try to pass 300 pips to reach the 120 first and then start the retracement. This is possible theoretically. Or first we'll get some minor retracement because market hasn't reached the major target yet. Here retracement should not be too significant. And then euro could try to continue upward action. So currently it's not clear yet what particular scenario will be. But whatever it will be, the patience that we will consider here is suitable for any way of behavior. And here on the daily chart, we need to recall our suggestion and combination of the harmonic swings and Jordan-Napoli pattern. So take a look at market stands at the point where harmonic swing target perfectly coincides with the 30% support of the most recent thrust. On the daily chart, we're interested only on the most recent action. Why? Because take a look at daily oversold stands right at the 618 support of the most recent swing. So we're not interested in what's going on here. We're not interested with the low standing levels, FIB supports, or something of that sort, because that's beyond ever sold. That's a really anemic probability that market will drop below it. So all our working space for the common vehicle stand here above 1460. So here's where we will trade. And the first step that we will consider, if retracement indeed is starting, we consider the bread and butter buy, because this bread and butter could be not just attempt to make money on the pullback to 618 level here, or 60% up here, but as we keep in mind that 120 target still stands and market hasn't quite reached it, Euro could make the effort to move directly to the 120, and bread and butter in this case will be a great opportunity for possession with possible upper direction for 400 pips up. So that is our idea. And that's major chart that we could consider here. On the intraday charts, guys, nothing to talk about yet. On the hourly chart, take a look here. We could suggest maybe some head and shoulders pattern before and maybe some kind of the ABCD. But the problem here is that we do not get yet the reversal swing. So take a look. The high highs and high lows still stands on the market. And it's too early to speak about the pattern, reversal, or something of that sort, because major upward tendency still stands on the market. Market hasn't broken yet the high-lows tendency. When market will drop, for example, right to the 17 area, that will be something to talk about. And that's also the reason for the bears. If you're a scalp trader, you're searching a chance to go short, it's unsafe yet to take the short position by the same reason, because we do not have yet clear bearish patterns, we do not have yet a reversal swing here. Without this, it really could be a very expensive thing to sell blinded and just because we have some pullback out from the 119 area. We need something more. So that's what we will keep an eye on your accounts next week.